Yo, I'm Alexander.
And I'm Joe.
Today we're going to talk about how to dump chicks. Some of you may have seen our last video, how to pick up chicks. Hit video, 1,000 views. It was nice.
Today we're going to tell you how you get rid of those chicks that you picked up when you're tired of them.
First things first, why are you getting rid of her? Legit reasons? Not so legit reasons. I guess it doesn't really matter. You just need to get rid of her, right? And I'm kind of pro about that because, you know, I can't keep them all. We will do a video on that though about, you know, more than one chick.
So step one basically on how to start the process of getting rid of the girl, the chick, the whatever she is you need to first start to slow down on communication.
Kind of start to cut it off, ignore those text messages, those 50 calls you'll probably get within the first hour of trying to get rid of your chick. Another way, we have this thing, the internet, yeah. Don't get on Facebook or MySpace or whatever you guys have. She'd probably be posting it up, where are you, and why aren't you texting me? Even though you probably texted her like a minute ago, already you're failing, but
soon enough she's gonna realize what's happening and that you're slowing down communication. She's probably gonna talk to her other little girlfriends. Don't let that bother you, even if she does or doesn't, because it doesn't really matter at this point, because you're just gonna get rid of her. So after you slow down communication, you probably should start thinking of how you're going to tell her that it's over. Even if it never started, it's over, you know?
I think if she starts talking to her little girlfriends, you could send out some of your friends so they can kind of, you know, keep them busy.
If nothing really works at this point and she really thinks you guys are still together, then you just have to tell her straightforward or hire someone to go over there and pretty much beat her up.
Or you could do what I do and just start dating some other chick. Once she sees you with somebody else, she should get the hint, oh, guess I'm over with. That's what I think. I don't know.
If she doesn't get the hint though, then she just
stupid.
She's just stupid. So I mean, no offense to, you know,
stupid people. Yeah.
But besides that, you know, it's cool. Don't matter. Again, with the interruptions. If it's been like 3 years and she's still not over you and she still thinks you're dating, even though you probably haven't talked to her in like 2 of those years, then at that point you just need to kill her. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding, man. At that point, you really need to let her know what's happening. So just go to her house and tell her, hey, I don't know what you're thinking. Maybe you're not thinking. And if she says,
I am thinking, we're meant to be,
then you just tell her no.
Slap her up a little bit. Okay, maybe not. That might get you in trouble. But if she don't get it by then,
she ain't never gonna get it. So you got 3 years. That's a long time. Usually we do it in like 2 weeks. Because we're pro. But we're here to help you. So don't let it get to like 3 weeks.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
If it gets to 3 weeks, then it gets to 3 years. It's just a really big mess. After you dump this chick and you know, do whatever it takes, that's when you're ready to go back to our first video.
Another way is email. If you can't go up to the chick, which, you know, you don't really need to, as long as she gets the message, just email, say, hey, I don't know how to work this, but I know we're not working, so just dump her.
You could text her too, and just leave a text.
Just leave a text and get a new number.
Girls these days, they just like texting, they don't do the whole call thing. So if she complains like, I can't believe you told me this over text, and just be like, that's what you do, you text, so I'm just doing the whole text.
Yeah, it's like they tell everything else over text.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is this dress and it's so hot at the store.
And I'm like, really? Your friend's right next to you. You just looked at the dress together. So it's fine if you break up through texting.
Now, if the chick that you get rid of turns into a stalker, we got some tips on that too, because we've had that happen about 5 times, at least to me. And Alexander here had how many times? There was quite a few, huh?
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, because there was like 2 of them at the same time. They didn't know that they're both stalking him, but he knew.
Yeah, so some exes, they become stalkers, you know. Everywhere you go, they just happen to be there, and everywhere, everything
Set
online.
up some traps. Yeah, you could put some like things that could capture their like feet or something when they're out your window. And then, you know, when you scream, it worked. So I actually invented one of them that it's like, I call it the creepy stalker girl trap thing. Basically, you line them up around your window in places maybe you've seen them, because they always go for the window. I change in my room, so I'm pretty sure I'm giving them a show, but I don't want them to enjoy it. So yeah, so I set it up, and... Okay, man, it's cool. And after I set this trap up, shut the door, dude, on your way out. After I set this trap up, it worked really well first 2 times, and so I don't want them to, you know, be looking in. And like, if you just do get a creeper stalker, you can order those traps. We'll just give you a link down below. Yeah, they work really well. Catches everyone. Once Alexander comes back with my drink, I don't know where he's at. After you catch the girl, sometimes it's a scream, sometimes you don't hear anything at all. You gotta hear for like a thump because of the body. Just go outside to where it's at and pretend like nothing happened, because like that's just gonna cause a scene. Dig a hole in the ground and then put her in there. Like, it's no big deal. Alexander.
Yeah.
You got the drinks?
Yeah.
Tell us some ways you can get rid of stalkers. Thanks, man.
Alright, Stalker 101. Watch this video by Stephanie Ann or something like that. I don't remember anything about it, but
she ain't legit.
First of all, you're probably gonna get like 50 messages. I like the number 50 if you haven't noticed, but get online, get on Facebook. Oh look, I got a lot of messages. One chick. What I have to do is stalk them back. They think they're being all sly. Well, start following them around, but don't let them know who you are, of course. So they start getting freaked out to the point they don't want to leave their house because they think some dude's following me. Stalk them until they start getting a little smart and they start calling the cops and everything, because that's a big old mess and I don't even want to get into that.
Works every time.
Either way, it works every time. Just stalk them back, they get a little crazy, they freak out, they forget about you because they're too worried about themselves.
If the chick keeps bothering you, even after you got rid of her, invest in a gun. We said this last time. Worked for picking up chicks, it works for getting rid of chicks. We get rid of them on first stab, so we don't really know like how far it could go for you guys. But if you have any questions, just ask down below in the comments, and if there's anything else you want to know, because we pretty much know the answer to all those questions.
We know it, yeah, we know all.
Especially when it comes to like chicks and dating and crap.
Especially chicks. Got a suggestion for another video? Let us know, hit us up.
Oh, when you run out of chicks in the town you live in, all you have to do is move to the next one and start over. We've moved about 37.5 times. Works every time. And if you're single and you've never actually dated us, just leave your name and number below as well, and we'll get back to you immediately. So being legit.